In this week's assignment, we'll be covering how to solve exponential equations. And solving exponential equations at first looks a little daunting, but it really is fairly simple. If the equation has two bases with exponents, we need to do is adjust the bases so that they are equal to each other, so they're the same. But we can't change the value of the original equation. Remember that. So um, the but once we do that, then we can just set the exponents equal to each other. And this is the principle that we're going to be using here. If we have a base of b, let's say to the x power, equals another base of b to the y, then x equals y. Okay, and that's pretty much what we're doing in here today. And so my first step of these problems is to make it so that my bases are equal to each other. And then I just going to set the two exponents equal to each other and solve them. All right, so let's try a couple of these. First, I got 2 to the, so this is a simple one, right? 2 to the x equals 16. So I need to make 16 2. All right, and I remember from my powers that, so if I have 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 6, times, is 8, and then times 2 is 16. So 16 equals 2 to the 4th power. So what I'm going to do then is rewrite this as 2 to the x equals 2 to the 4. And then I just have x equals 4. That's pretty easy. Let's try it again this way. Now I'm going to flip it around the other way. I can think of 49 as just 49 equals 7 squared. So what I have then is, in parentheses, let's do this. I have 7 squared to the x power equals 7. Well, when I have, remember, my rule here is if I have b to the x and all of that to the y, then I get b to the x times y. So here I have 7 to the 2x, in other words. And this is actually pretty easy because I have 2x over here. What does it equal on this side? Well, we don't have an exponent, right? So we just assume that that exponent is 1 because 7 to the 1 is 7. So 2x equals 1. So then x equals 1 over 2. Okay, cool. Let's try something new. So on this time here, I have 1 over 5 to the x power equals 25. So I need to tweak both of these to find the, forgive me for making up a term here, the lowest common base, all right? So the easiest common base, or however you want to do it. I got to get a common base out of this. So 1 over 5, if you remember, again, the other rules, we're got to know these exponent rules, right? So b to the negative 1 equals 1 over b. And vice versa, 1 over b to the negative 1 equals b. So basically, you just take the inverse of it. So if I want to take this and make it a 5, so I'm going to have this as 5 to the negative 1, and all that to the x power, equals 5 squared. So now I have negative x equals 2, or x equals negative 2. Okay, I guess I could write this just a little bit bigger. Sorry about that if you can't read that well. I'll write a little bigger. Okay, so on this side I've got 3 to the 2x minus 1. That looks okay. This side here I have 27, which is just 3 cubed. So I have 3, 2x minus 1 equals 3 to the third. So 2x minus 1 equals 3. So let's add 1. 2x equals 4. X equals 2. All right, next problem. So on this problem here, I have 32 to the 1/2. I'm going to leave that 1/2 alone right now because, I mean, if this was a perfect square, I'd square root it without batting an eyelash, but I can't. So, but I do know that 32 is 2 to the 5th power. So let's start with that, and that gives me the common base, right? So I go 2 to the 5th, and all of that is still, can't get rid, that 1/2 doesn't go away. It's all to the 1/2 power, equals 2 to the 3x. That means that I have, this is just still multiplying here, so this is 5 over 2 equals 3x. So I'm going to divide by 3 and divide by 3. And that's going to be 5 over 6, right? Equals x. On this side, looks like my common base is going to be 2. So I still have 2 to the 2x equals 2 to the 3rd. And all of that is still to the 1/2 power. So 2x equals 3 over 2. I'm going to divide this by 2. And that gives me x equals 3 over 4. All right. Now, anything different going on here? So I've got, again, 9 goes into 27 3 times, but that doesn't really solve my common base problem, does it? But looks like they both could be, this is 3 squared and this is 3 cubed. So you may have to play around with some of these a little bit to get a common base out of here. But so this one I have to manipulate both the left and right side. So this is 3 squared. And all of that to the 8 minus x. And that's going to equal 3 cubed. And all of that to the x minus 3. So don't forget when you are distributing that you have to distribute to both values, right? So this is 2 times 8 and 2 times negative x. And this is going to be 3 times x and then 3 times negative 3. Don't forget to distribute this both all the way through. I saw a couple of you made that mistake on the exam recently. So this is, again, I'm going to just get rid of my bases now and simplify this to 16, all right, minus 2x. I've distributed the 2 all the way through, and that's going to equal, and I have 3x minus 9. So let's go ahead and simplify. And that's going to give me 16 equals 5x minus 9. Let's go ahead and add 9. And that's going to give me 25 equals 5x. So x equals 5. Divided both sides by 5. And I hope you guys don't mind me skipping some steps in here. I don't like doing showing all that algebra work, but all righty, here we go. What's next? I have 8 and I have 1/2. All right, well, I'm going to apply those same rules. Looks like intuitively my common factor is going to be 2. And because on this side here, my 8 is just 2 cubed, and 1/2 is 2 to the negative 1. So let's just use 2 as our base. All right, and you're going to have to just use some, I don't have an easy answer for you. Just look at them and use your common sense in here. So this is 2 to the 3rd power. as far as selecting your base is concerned. And this is x over 2. And then that's going to equal 1/2, or 2, right, to the negative 1. And that's going to be times x minus 2. So here I have 2. So this is, let's just go ahead and just do the exponents, set those equal to each other now. So I have 3x over 2 equals negative x plus 2. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply both sides by 2. And that's going to give me 3x equals negative 2x plus 4. Now I'm going to go ahead. Now let's see, plus 2x. Why did I say 25 there? I'm sorry, that should be 2x. Where I jumped ahead to the answer, didn't I? This is, yes, I'm adding 2x to both sides, sorry. Okay, we got 2x to both sides, and that's going to give me 5x equals 4. So divide by 5, and I get x equals 4 over 5. All right, 2 more pages to go here. Oh, nope, 1 more set. This is the last set. All right. So again, I have, looks like it jumps right out at you, right? This is obviously going to be 5 as our common base here. So here I'm going to multiply, or take this to the negative 1 power. Here, this is going to be 5 cubed. So let's do that. So 5 to the negative 1, x plus 2 equals 5 to the third, and that's x over 3. So this is negative x minus 2 equals, it looks like my 3's are going to cancel there, so that just equals x. So we add or subtract x from both sides here. Gives me negative 2x minus 2 equals 0. So add 2. I have negative 2x equals 2. Divide by negative 2. And they have x equals negative 1. Sorry about that. I jumped to the end of my slideshow without finishing off. So let's just get this last bit done here. We have one more problem here. All right. You might see a little trickery going on here, a little trickeration. I have 6 to the x power, but I have negative 36 over here. Why can't, now I can't solve this. I'm going to just, I'll spoiler alert. There's no solution to this. Let's explain why. All right, so I know this is 6 to the x. That part's no problem. And I got a common base. It looks easy enough, right? I got 6 squared. But what power can I raise 6 to get a negative 36? I mean, if I put this 6 to the negative 2, and that's a mistake a lot of you might make, right? Then if I put 6 to the negative 2, what is that? What's 6 to the negative 2? Well, it's 1 over 6 squared. That doesn't solve my problem. That doesn't make it negative, does it? So there really is no power that I could raise 6-2 to make it equal negative 36. There is no solution. So just write it out. No solution. And you're going to see that when if you've got your base over here equaling some value that's negative, you can't make it. It doesn't work. So